on your back, okay, for exercise number 1. Our warm-up is 6 minutes. We have 3 exercises twice, and then we're gonna come on to the main exercises, okay? Exercise number 1, pelvic tilts. So feet flat on the floor, hands on your hips, and all we're going to do is tip your pelvis forwards and create some space between the floor and your lower back, and then tip your pelvis back, squeeze your tummy muscles, flatten your back into the ground, and repeat. Tilt the pelvis forwards, create some space between the floor and your lower back, tip the pelvis back, squeeze your tummy, press your lower back into the floor. So we've got a timer on for 60 seconds for this exercise. Just trying to wake up those tummy muscles by bracing and squeezing, pulling the rib cage down. Remember, your bum does not lift off the floor for this one. Your bum stays in contact with the ground. So if you imagine the exercise cat and cow, when we tip your pelvis forwards and back from the all fours position on your hands and knees, similar movement here. Only difference is your upper back can't really change position. Your upper back stays flat. Make sure you hold and squeeze for 2 to 3 seconds when your lower back is flat before you come off. Pull in and up towards your rib cage. Getting those pelvic floor muscles to work here. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. And exercise number 2 is bring both legs to 90 degrees. Make sure your lower back is flat. Put one hand on my tummy, one hand just trying to get the hand underneath. One leg drop, back in, and change. Always keep one hand on the tummy for the purpose of this exercise. I want you to keep your rib cage down as the leg lowers. Make sure your rib cage doesn't lift up and out. And the other hand is just consistently trying to slide underneath your lower back, and you're not letting it. You're not going to let that hand go underneath. So you're going to really press the lower back into the ground. So we wait for the leg to come all the way back in before the other one goes down. Try not to do scissors. One comes all the way in, pause for a moment, and then the other leg goes down. Last 10. Working through our lower abdominals. 3, 2, 1. Legs in the air. So feet together and legs straight. And all we're going to do is hold arms by our side. We've got 30 seconds and we're going to start the timer now. Feet together, knees together, arms by your side. Deep breaths. Try and tense those tummy muscles in this position. And just feel free to take your fingertips and give yourself a little prod, a little poke in the tummy. Are you tight? Are you squeezing as hard as you can? 15 seconds left. Try not to let those legs drop. Remember to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down. Pelvic tilts. One more time through. Hands on hips. Tip back and tip forwards. 60 seconds. Here we go. Second and last round of these warm-up exercises. Let's see if we can take our feet a bit further away now. A bit further away from our bum. Feet are still flat, legs are still bent, but our feet are just a bit further forwards now. Let's really exaggerate that pelvic tilt all the way forwards, all the way back. Use those tummy muscles to flatten the back rather than the bum. So as we do this movement, no squeezing your bum muscles, just squeezing those tummy muscles. Pull in and up to the rib cage. Deep breaths. We're really getting better at learning to brace, learning to pull in, and get everything nice and tight through our tummy, which pays huge dividends when we do our other exercises with our legs in the air and lowering our legs down. We're not trying to just strengthen our abdominals, we're also trying to strengthen the muscles much deeper than that support the spine. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Legs in the air, 90 degrees. And now let's try both legs. Keep the legs bent, keep the knees together. Time starts now. Legs down, heels touch the floor, and back in. Legs down, heels touch the floor, and back in. Go very slowly. I'm talking 2 to 3 seconds down, 2 to 3 seconds in. Movement comes from the hips, not the knees. So it's your thigh bone that should be moving forwards and back, not your shin bone. Your legs are fixed in position. Last 15 seconds, this is hard work. So keep the back flat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last warm-up exercise, legs up. 3, 2, 1. Arms on the floor and hold. Try not to have your hands behind your knees. Straight legs. Press your lower back into the ground. Fingertips just every now and then. Give your tummy a prod, a poke. Remind yourself to squeeze and brace. Do not let those legs lower as your hips get tired. Your legs want to drop. Keep those legs in the air. Last 10 seconds. Keep breathing. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the feet. Grab the knees. Pull the knees to the chest. Let's take 30 seconds. Breather. Gentle rock from left to right. We are warmed up. Our tummy muscles are ready to go. Or at least they should feel like it. They should feel very awake. Okay? Let's take another 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. And turn yourself over onto your front for front plank, exercise number 1. Just bear with me, folks. I've got someone else to let back in. A couple of people have been kicked out, I think. Okay, so front plank, front plank. Now we know option 1 is on the knees and the elbows like this. So we would start with our hips down, we would lift those hips up, and we would really squeeze the belly button in and squeeze your bum muscles. Okay, that's option 1. Option 2, a little bit more difficult, is knees up. Option 3 is on the hands and on the toes. We are going to hold for 45 seconds. I'm going to count you in. Get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time starts now. Plank hold. Option 1, knees and elbow. Option 2, toes and elbow. Option 3, toes and hands. 45-second hold. Just do whatever variation works for you. Make sure it doesn't feel really easy, but at the same time, manageable. It has to be challenging. Pull the belly button in. Keep the shoulders down. Coming up to 30 seconds. Last 15 now. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Sit back into child's pose. Let's take 30 seconds. Bum onto your heels, arms in front, chin to chest, and deep breaths. Here we go. In and out. Crawl those fingertips forwards. Stretching through your lower back and shoulders. Deep breath in and out. Three, two, one. Well done. Exercise number 2, side plank. Option 1, knee and foot. Option 2, stack the feet and elbow. Option 3, stack the feet and hand. 45-second hold. Get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 45 seconds. Time starts now. Option 1, 2, or 3, whatever works for you. Whatever variation you're doing, I want to see the arm in the air. I want to see your hips forward and up. Head position. Am I here or am I here? What's healthier for the neck? Always go for that healthy option. Come on, head up. Well done. 30 gone. Last 15. Should be starting to shake now. Deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Slowly change onto the other side. We will go in about 10 seconds. Transfer to the other side. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold. 45 seconds. Option 1, 2, or 3. Choose the same option that you did for the previous side. Even if you feel like one side is a little bit stronger than the other, try and stay consistent with which one you're doing. Shoulders down, hips forward, hips up. We are strengthening all down one side of your body here. Your obliques are working. All the muscles around your waist and your hips. 30 seconds gone, 15 to go. Deep breaths. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Onto your back, bring knees to chest. We are moving into exercise 3 of 5. After this, just gentle rock left and right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exercise number 3 is the dead bug. Legs at 90 degrees. Bend the legs, arms up. Opposite arm to leg is out and back in, and we are changing. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Opposite arm to leg all the way out, back in, and change. Lower back stays flat. Like we practiced in our warm-up. The hand or the leg, foot does not touch the ground when we extend out. Just hovers a couple of centimeters from the floor, but not touching. Squeeze your belly button in as the leg and arm extends out. If you're finding it very difficult to keep your back flat on this one, make sure your leg does not go all the way out. The further the leg goes, the more challenging it will feel. Final 10 seconds now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Knees to chest. Rock left and right. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit yourself up for exercise number 4. Option 1, hands behind your back, shoulders back, feet lifted, one leg out, back in, other leg out and back in. Option 2, hands off, one leg out, back in, other leg out, back in. Option 3, both legs out, back in, both legs out, back in. Okay? Choose your option wisely. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So what I'm showing you right here is option 3, the most challenging one of the 3. Option 1 was hands behind your back. Take one leg out, bring it back in and change. Option 2 was the same, but with your hands off the floor. So either single leg and alternating, or both legs at the same time. Both legs, much more challenging. You can really feel your hips working. You can really feel your lower abdominals working. Make sure you bring yourself all the way back up. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Just give yourself a little hug here. Bring your chest in towards your knees. Keep your feet down. You can rock left and right as well if you wish. We are coming into exercise number 5. Turn yourself over onto your front, onto your tummy. Option 1 is opposite arm and leg, up and down, alternating. Option 2 is arms and chest up. Option 3 is legs, arms, and chest up. Choose your variation wisely. We are going in. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I'm going for option 3 with both legs and both arms up. Option 1 was alternating arm and leg. Opposite side, opposite arm to leg, alternating. Option 2 was keeping your feet on the floor and lifting the arms up. And option 3, like me, arms and legs. We are working through your back muscles. Try and squeeze your shoulder blades together as you lift. Squeeze your bum as the legs come up. Keep your head down. We should be looking at the floor, not in front of you. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Child's pose. Bum back onto your heels. Let's take 30 seconds. Good job. That is our 5 exercises. We're going to run through them again in about 25 seconds or so. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Last 10 seconds here. Deep breath in and out. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Back to exercise number 1, the front plank. You have those 3 options, okay? We are going in less than 10 seconds. I'm going option 3 up on the hands. It's a 45-second hold. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Plank hold, 45 seconds. Option 1, knees and elbows. Option 2, toes and elbows. Option 3, toes and hands. Tummy in. Bum muscle squeezed. Flat back. Shoulders down. You will be shaking if you're squeezing hard enough. Really brace your core. 30 gone, last 15. Five, four, three, two, one, rest. Exercise number 2, side plank. Let's go in 10 seconds. Pick a side, choose your option. Get ready. 4, 3, 2, 1. 45 seconds. Lift and hold. Arm in the air for balance. Hips forward, hips up. Let's strengthen those obliques. Let's strengthen through the shoulder. Keep squeezing your bum. Pull your belly button in. Are your shoulders level? Or is that top shoulder in front of the bottom shoulder? Think about your posture. Final 10. We're nearly there. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Change. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to move to the other side. Let's get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold. 45 seconds. Deep breaths. What's happening upstream? What's happening around your head and shoulders? Shoulders down. The arm that's in the air, the top arm, should be directly above the bottom arm. No bend in the body. Make sure your hips are forwards. Breathe deeply. Come on, we got this. Don't give up. We're getting stronger. Last 10. Hang in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Exercise number 3 is the dead bug. I'm going to give you a second option for this one now. Option 1 was here. Sorry, the opposite arm to the leg. Gets you thinking. Option 2 is here. Straight legs, opposite arm to the leg. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Opposite arm to the leg. Out, back in, change. Option 1 was coming back in so the legs are bent. Option 2 is arms and legs stay straight the entire time. Back in and change side. Harder on the hips and lower abdominals with the legs straight up in the air. Bear that in mind. Much more challenging to keep your lower back flat. That's the most important thing, as always. Deep breaths. Do not let the foot touch the ground. Final 15 seconds now. Keep going. Work hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Slowly sit yourself up for exercise number 4. Was in and out. Either hands on the ground or arms suspended. We can go both legs out and in, or we can go single leg. Okay, get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Out, lean back, and in. out, lean back, and in. Now I've got arms off the floor, I've got hands off the floor. You can have your hands behind your back. Rather than take both legs out and in, we can go single leg, one at a time. Up to you. This is working upper and lower abs. You're going to really feel your hips working too. Really tough, this one. We've got 15 seconds left. Last 10. Don't let the feet touch the floor. 3, 2, 1, rest. Turn over for number 5, onto your stomach. Arms out in front of you. And we have 3 options. Option 1, opposite arm and leg. Option 2, just arms. Option 3, arms and legs. Get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Up and squeeze for a couple of seconds. And back down slowly. Up and squeeze for a couple of seconds. And down slowly. This is good for posture. Pulls the shoulders back. Strengthens the lower back. Strengthens your glutes, your buttocks. Try to keep your head still. Please make sure your head's not moving. Keep your chin tucked. Look straight down at the floor, not in front of you. Last 15 seconds. Keep going. Squeeze at the top. Slowly down. Last 10. Final repetition. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Come on back into child's pose. Come onto your heels. Arms in front. Let's take 30 seconds here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Deep breaths. Big reach in front. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Final 10. 3, 2, 1, and slowly bring yourself to your feet. These are our last 10 minutes of the session. We are working on balance and stability now. Okay, so bring yourself slowly up to your feet. So, from the standing position, and pick the leg, stand on the leg that you feel most confident on balancing. You might want to do this next to a wall or have a chair next to you or sofa, just so that you can hold on to the chair or sofa or wall if you feel like you're all over the place, okay? So I'm going to start on my right leg. It's up to you. Choose your favorite side, okay? Now, knees in front. From there, it's going to go behind you. Foot's going to go behind you. We're going to lean forwards. You're going to let those arms reach towards the floor. I'm not touching the ground. I'm slowly standing back up without letting the foot touch the floor. I'm bringing the knee in front again. Okay? So 60 seconds on each leg. And I'm going to start that timer in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Your goal is to stay on one leg for 60 seconds. Do not put the foot down. You lean forwards, you lift that leg behind you, you slowly stand up, and you bring the knee in front. Now I'm doing this with the wall next to me, because that still challenges me to stay on one leg. If I feel like I lose my balance, I just put a hand on the wall, but I'm still staying on one leg. So all of the muscles down the back of that leg that I'm standing on are working. The muscles in my ankle, the muscles around my hip. I'm trying to keep good posture. So I'm not hunching over like this as I go down. I'm going to keep your shoulders back, tummy in. 30 seconds gone. The muscles in your hip and foot should be really starting to burn now. I'm really hoping that you're all still on one leg and you haven't let the foot touch the ground. Final 15 seconds. Concentrate. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give those legs a shake. You can really feel that around here. Really feel that around the bum and hip. Let's do the other leg for 60 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lean forwards. Take the leg behind you. Reach those arms. Do not touch the floor. We're not going all the way down. Come back up. Lift that knee in front. We are hinging at the hips with this one. So you have a slight bend in your knee, but hinge from your hips. That means keeping your back flat. So not just kind of losing posture and hunching forwards towards the ground. You've got to keep your back flat. Got to hinge from the hips. Ankle and hip muscles are really burning already. 30 gone. Pull your belly button into your spine. Keep your shoulders back. Final 15 seconds now. Really hoping you haven't put that foot down yet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. Shake those legs. Shake those legs. Good job. Our next challenge to stand on one leg is bring the knee up, hands on hips or arms wide. I'm going to go for arms wide and close your eyes. 30 seconds on each leg. Okay? So, start on your favored leg, the side that you feel is your strongest. Bring the knee up to waist height. Either have your hands on your hips or your arms wide. And we will go in 3, 2, 1. Close your eyes. You will wobble. I already have. Spread your toes. Push down into the ground. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eyes open. Relax. Other side. This is a really tough exercise. Really tough exercise. If you feel like you need to be next to a chair or a wall, just do it. Go for it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You're relying on the foot. Spread those toes. Try not to hold yourself too tight. Pull your belly button in. Press the foot down into the floor. Last 10. Concentrate. Feel the ground. Feel the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Give those legs a shake off. Well done. I want you to come down and touch your toes. 15 seconds breather down here. Deep breaths. In and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down into the half kneeling position. Right knee down for me, left foot in front. Could be the other way around for you. Line the front foot with the knee and the back foot. Get it all in line with each other. Still working on our balance. Both legs at 90 degrees. Tall posture. Chest out. Head up. Eyes in front of you. Arms above your head. When you're ready, we're going to hold for 45 seconds without wobbling, without falling over. Pull in. Belly button in. Tighten your core. Press your front foot down into the ground. Are you stable? Deep breaths. 15 seconds remaining. Keep the arms up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and change. Well done. Other side. Make sure the front foot is in line with your knee and your back foot. So we are exceptionally narrow. No wide base of support. Both legs 90 degrees. We will go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms up and hold. Press that front foot firmly into the ground. You will wobble less. If you're pushing firmly into the floor, you will wobble less. That will engage your thigh muscles. That will travel up to your core muscles, your tummy muscles, and all the way up to your fingertips, through your shoulders. Deep breaths. Last 15 seconds. Legs are working really hard here. If your legs don't feel like they're doing anything, we're not pushing firmly enough into the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Child's pose. Take 30 seconds. Arms in front. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. We are nearly finished. We are nearly through our workout. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Final 10. 3, 2, 1. Well done. And this is our last exercise, and this is still working on balance. So, from all fours, we are going up into the bear plank. This is our last exercise. Press your toes into the floor. Make sure your knees are directly underneath your hips. Okay? Bring your hands close together so your thumbs are touching, and go a little bit wider with your legs. I'm going to the width of my yoga mat. Watching me first, I'm lifting my knees 3, 4 inches. Take one hand off the ground, touch the opposite shoulder, place it down slowly, change. We will go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the knees, hold it there, and take one hand off, touch the shoulder, down slowly, change. So notice how slowly I demonstrated the exercise. If you're going faster than me, we're not doing the exercise correctly. This is a really slow, controlled exercise. Once you touch the shoulder, you should be holding for about 2 seconds before you place the hand down and change side. Are your hips moving from left to right? If they are, I encourage you to pull your belly button in more, tighten your core like you do on a normal plank. You will be shaking. Come on, this is our last 15 seconds to finish the session. 10 seconds now. Keep it controlled. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Tough core workout. Well done. Come into child's pose again. Bring your knees together, bring your feet together. Take your chest to your knees, arms in front, hands together, chin to chest. We're going to stretch things out for these last 3 minutes. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Last time, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Lie yourself flat on your stomach. Come onto your forearms. Make sure your elbows are underneath your shoulders. Press your hips into the floor. Lift your chest away from the ground. Look straight in front of you. We're trying to stretch through those tummy muscles. You may want to come up onto your hands, so we can take those elbows off the floor if you wish, and straighten your arms, and you're up on the hands instead here. If you feel like that's too much strain in your lower back, come down onto the forearms again. Deep breaths here, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And last one, in through the nose, out through the mouth, chest down, and up onto your hands and knees. From hands and knees, down dog. So lift the knees, straighten the legs. Push your shoulders back towards your feet. Just hold here for a few seconds. Bum in the air, straight arms, straight legs. Now I want you to walk your hands in towards your feet. Legs stay straight. You may be in a position where you can put your fingertips on the floor. Your hands might be off the ground, but feel the stretch all down the back of your legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly stand up. Place your left hand on your hip, right arm up, and side bend all the way across until you can feel that stretch down the side of your tummy. Deep breath in and out. And change. Right hand on the hip, left arm up and side bend. When you're there, deep breath in and out. Carefully back up to the middle. Feet together. Tiptoes and reach to the sky. Final stretch. Right up onto your big toes. Big reach above the head. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Touch your toes, come down. Hold at the bottom. Get as far down into that stretch as you can manage. Last breath in and out. Here we go. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Slowly stand up. All the way. Give your legs a nice shake. Shake the arms off. And give yourself a big, big round of applause. We did it. Well done, everyone.